in from the top court. Top court has ruled that skin-to-skin contact is not necessary in POCSO offences as ordered by the Bombay High Court earlier. The Supreme Court added that giving narrow meaning to physical contact to confine it to skin contact would defeat the purpose of the POCSO Act and cannot be accepted. Those are the details here coming in. Remember, this is extremely important here. Observations coming in from the top Supreme Court as far as this entire issue is concerned, and skin-to-skin contact not being necessary for POCSO cases says that it would be narrow and pedantic interpretation, which will lead to an absurd interpretation of the provision itself. In fact, if such an interpretation is adopted, a person who uses gloves or any other material will not get convicted for the offence, and that's something that should not happen. Meenakshi joining us for more details here. Meenakshi, this is extremely important, this particular judgment from the Supreme Court. If you can take us through the details here and the top court's observations.
Well, absolutely. You see, this is a judgment which is arising out of the appeal which was filed by no less than the Attorney General of India, who had contended before the Supreme Court that the earlier Bombay High Court verdict, the Nagpur bench Bombay High Court verdict dated the 12th of January, was outrageous. And he had pleaded and argued before the top court to set it aside. Not just that, the Attorney General had further submitted before the Supreme Court as to how the earlier High Court verdict would go on to have huge repercussions on nearly about 43,000 POCSO cases which are registered every year. So in that backdrop, what the Supreme Court has said today assumes a lot of import. The Supreme Court is not just setting aside the High Court judgment, it is also slamming the High Court judgment. The top court is saying, and I quote, High Court quietly, insensitively trivializes and normalized behavior which undermines dignity of children. The High Court has erred in coming to such a conclusion, unquote. Furthermore, what the Supreme Court is saying is this, Avni, that the purpose of law cannot be to allow the offender to sneak out of the provisions of law. And the Supreme Court is going ahead and ruling that skin-to-skin contact is not essential for POCSO offence, as was earlier held by the Nagpur bench of the Bombay High Court. Supreme Court is also furthermore saying today that there is a prima facie case in this particular matter that the entire interpretation which was entered into by the High Court is wholly erroneous, and it is completely absurd. That is also what the Supreme Court is noting while stepping in and setting aside this Bombay High Court ruling. So clearly this was a ruling which could not have allowed to be. Remember, what had happened earlier was the Supreme Court had stayed the order in an interim format, and subsequent to that there were arguments about the viability of this judgment in the Supreme Court. The Attorney General himself was very committed and dedicated to this case. Every time the matter came up, he would argue himself, make time and argue himself, calling this particular order of the Bombay High Court completely preposterous, outrageous, and urging for the Supreme Court to set it aside. And today the Supreme Court has spoken, it has set it aside, it has slammed the High Court order, calling it highly, highly insensitive. Avni.
Yes, absolutely, Meenakshi. Thank you so much for joining us with all of those details. We're going to get in some more voices here because this is an extremely important order that has come in from the Bombay from the Supreme Court, setting aside the Bombay High Court order. Remember, the Bombay High Court order had held that skin-to-skin contact was necessary for the offence of sexual assault under the POCSO Act. But now, in fact, the top court has said that this is something that is absurd, and it has set this aside and quashed that, saying that it is right that courts cannot be overzealous in creating ambiguity. Those are the details here at this point in time. In fact, let's go back to Meenakshi. I think she's still with us. Meenakshi, if you can tell us when exactly this Bombay High Court order had come, because even at that point in time, it did create quite a bit of discussion and debate and outrage even over it.
Well, yes, absolutely. It was dated the 12th of January when the Bombay High Court had passed this ruling. It was a subject matter of a lot of contentions and debate and it had generated a lot of outrage in public discourse, like you rightly mentioned. And way back then, also the jurists were completely frowning upon the nature of this order. And a long expected line which
All
we
right,
saw
Meenakshi, my
was
apologies for interrupting you. I want to just get in some more voices here. I'm being joined at this point in time by Sudha Ramalingam, activist and lawyer on Mirror Now here. Thank you so much for speaking to us. Your perspective, because this is extremely important. The fact that the Supreme Court has noted and quashed the High Court order, saying that it cannot be that skin to skin has to be there for, especially in POCSO offences. This is, of course, will have ramifications on several thousand POCSO cases which are ongoing. All right, I think we have a problem with the line with Sudha Ramalingam. We'll try and figure that out and come back to her. But let's also go across to the NCPCR chairperson who's joining us as well, Priyank, at this point in time. Thank you so much for speaking to us. Your view on this crucial order and especially the kind of observations that the Supreme Court has made.
देखिए, जब मुंबई हाई कोर्ट का ये फैसला आया था, उस वक्त भी हमने महाराष्ट्र सरकार को ये कहा था कि भाई आप अपील करिए, क्योंकि ये ऑर्डर जो है ये पॉक्सो एक्ट की मूल भावना के विपरीत है। बच्चों का यौन शोषण रोकने के लिए हमको एक 360 डिग्री अप्रोच रखने की जरूरत है और बहुत सख्ती की जरूरत है। ये फैसला ऐसा था जिससे कि देश भर में एक चिंता का वातावरण था और पॉक्सो एक्ट के इम्प्लीमेंटेशन पे ही खतरा पैदा हो गया था। आज जो सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने मुंबई हाई कोर्ट के इस पुराने फैसले को पलट दिया है और ये बोला है कि इसमें इंटेंट ज्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट है, बजाय एक्शन जिस तरीके से किया गया उसके पीछे जो इंटेंट था वो ज्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट है। निश्चित रूप से आज का ये जो सुप्रीम कोर्ट का फैसला है ये नए तरीके से इंटरप्रिटेट करने में एक बड़ा कारगर टूल साबित होगा हम सभी उन लोगों के लिए जो बच्चों के अधिकारों की लड़ाई लड़ते हैं। और निश्चित रूप से देश के बच्चों को न्याय मिलने की तरफ माननीय सर्वोच्च न्यायालय ने एक बड़ा कदम आज उठाया है। ये आज का जो फैसला है वो डेफिनेटली एक माइलस्टोन जजमेंट सिद्ध होगा।
जी बिल्कुल प्रियंका, और जैसा कि आप बोल रहे थे, पूरा जो ओवरटर्न हो चुका है ये जो बॉम्बे हाई कोर्ट ने कहा था, और सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने ये भी इस हद तक भी कहा है कि बॉम्बे हाई कोर्ट एर्ड इन कमिंग टू दिस कंक्लूजन। और इस पे जो सारे पॉक्सो के केसेस इस वक्त जारी है, जो हजारों केसेस, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट और सीरियस रैमिफिकेशंस होंगे इस ऑर्डर के।
देखिए, डेफिनेटली 40,000 से ज्यादा बच्चे यौन उत्पीड़न का शिकार हर साल भारत में होते हैं और जब तक उनके अपराधियों को सख्त सजा का प्रावधान लागू नहीं होगा तब तक ये परेशानी बनी रहेगी। भारत एक ऐसा देश है जहाँ की सरकार ने पॉक्सो दुनिया का सबसे सख्त कानून बनाया है और इसमें सजाए मौत तक का प्रावधान किया गया है जो लोग बच्चों के साथ यौन शोषण करते हैं उनके खिलाफ। लेकिन अगर इसके इम्प्लीमेंटेशन में अगर बाधा होगी तो निश्चित रूप से लोगों के दिल में भय पैदा नहीं होगा। आज का ये सुप्रीम कोर्ट का फैसला पीडोफाइल्स के दिलों में, बच्चों का एब्यूज करने वालों के दिलों में, बच्चों के शोषण करने वालों के दिलों में एक भय पैदा करेगा जो बहुत जरूरी है बच्चों को एक सुरक्षित बचपन देने के लिए।
जी बिल्कुल प्रियंक, हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए आप और आपके पर्सपेक्टिव के लिए धन्यवाद। लेट मी ऑल्सो गो अक्रॉस टू Bishwajit Bhattacharya, lawyer who's joining us as well. Thank you very much for speaking to us on Mirror Now. Your reaction here to what the Supreme Court has said, and very, very strong statements here about how erroneous and absurd, to use the Supreme Court's words, the Bombay High Court order was.
Well, I just heard about the Honorable Supreme Court order. I have not had the opportunity to sort of read it. But from what I hear is that I really sort of welcome the verdict of the Honorable Supreme Court. Bombay High Court judgment had to be reversed, and I'm glad it has been done. And some amount of discipline, apart from law, will have to be maintained by all concerned in this matter. And basically, this...
Right.
this judgment has been reversed. I am very happy about it.
All
and
right.
I welcome it. And
Yes.
Supreme Court has once again, sort of risen to the occasion
Yes.
to uphold the justice, equity, reasonableness, fairness, and the rule of law.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you for your quick reaction there on this. Let me also bring in Mr. Amit Khemka, a lawyer who's joining us as well. Mr. Khemka, it's also to get in your reaction here and also point out the fact that as far as the Bombay High Court order was concerned, it sort of didn't take into account the intent part of it. And as the Supreme Court has also pointed out, this is extremely important, especially when it comes to POCSO cases, because the Bombay High Court order would allow, the people to sort of come around and loop around the act.
I see very, very strong words from Supreme Court actually.
Yes.
What my earlier co-speaker was speaking, that some kind of discipline has to be maintained by all concerned. And he said all concerned, I would say by the courts as well. I will not shy away from saying that, and the Supreme Court has actually used very tough words for High Court.
Yes.
The court has said that the High Court insensitively trivialized, legitimized, and normalized behavior which undermines dignity of children. So these are very, very strong words coming from Supreme Court, which should go as a message, not only for this case, but for all other matters which are there, how the high courts and the courts below deal with the cases. So I feel that this is a message sent by the Supreme Court, one. And of course, Supreme Court, like everybody in this country, when this judgment of Bombay High Court had come, we all had criticized it on Twitter, we had criticized it in media, so everybody was actually shocked. And so has Supreme Court been shocked on this judgment, and which is apparent from the judgment which has been delivered today by the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court has not taken it charitably. Supreme Court has given a message that this kind of judgments which are insensitive in nature will not be tolerated at all.
Yes.
So I am very happy that once again the highest court of this country has come to the rescue of the people of this country. And I hope there are many more matters pending before the Supreme Court where the rescue operation has to go on. And the Supreme Court will very soon come forward and do the needful in all those matters which are pending before the Supreme Court as of now and which could not be heard due to the pandemic and all.
Yes, absolutely. And Mr. Khemka, the fact is that there are thousands of cases at this point in time which are still ongoing, and perhaps all of those accused who are looking to hide behind what the Bombay High Court had said will now have to face the reality that this is something that cannot be, you cannot slip away from, or you cannot find a loophole around. So it's going to have serious ramifications on all the other, cases that are going on right now.
As a society, Indians have always been very touchy about their children or the weak or the poor, or for that matter, any section of the society which is, or any section of the which is weak. And here we are dealing with kids, we are dealing with children.
Yes, yes.
So we have to be oversensitive about it. Let me be very honest about it, that I would deal with such a person with a stronger arm than I would deal with anyone else. So we are, as a society, very, very sensitive, and so has Supreme Court been, and which is the reflection of the feelings of the society, which is the reflection of the feelings of the country as a whole.
Yes, absolutely. Mr. Amit Khemka, thank you so much for joining us with your perspective.